Good morning, everyone. I hope you're all well. We are now a week into May already, and I realise that I actually haven't posted anything for a good few weeks. So, quite an update for you all. Obviously, everything is growing like mad, the greenhouse is full. Started planting a few bits out, mostly in my raised bed in the front, which I will show you. Haven't planted anything out on the allotment yet, but I'm going to do a little bit today. And I'm going to go to the allotment and do a bit of tidying as well. So I'm going to take you with me and show you what's happening over there. It's been a super busy few weeks and actually quite a stressful few weeks because I actually handed my notice in at work. So some of you will know that I work in a garden nursery, which I love. I love helping customers to choose plants for their gardens and their spaces and things. But I just wanted a bit more hands-on. People come in, choose their plants, go home, and that's it. And I want to see that full cycle. I want to see the plants being chosen and then actually planting them and watching gardens evolve and gardens thrive and see how they change through the seasons. So, come on then. So, I am actually going to be a full-time gardener, which is really exciting. So I'm really looking forward to that. I actually start on Monday, which is just, yeah, very exciting. The whole process of handing your notice in at work is terrifying, but I'm really, really excited for this next chapter and I can't wait. So, yeah. So that's all been happening in the background, which has, yeah, sort of put filming content and things on a bit of a back seat while I've sorted that. But yes, we're going to get back into it now, keep you all up to date with what's actually happening because there's going to be lots of big things this year, lots of big changes. So, yeah, very exciting. Anyway, let me show you what is growing in the greenhouse at the minute. Okay, so in the greenhouse we are pretty full, but I'll give you a run through of everything we've got at the minute. So this year I am doing a lot more flowers. So there's probably actually more flowers than veg in here at the minute. So we've got some agastache, which are a bit like a salvia, a lovely blue flower. So I've got some of those. I've got my squash. So these are like a dwarf squash, butternut, but they won't get too big. They're not like a huge big plant because space is a bit limited. So we've got more of those than we actually need. I've got some courgettes. That's courgettes, and that's courgettes. We've got these are the lavender cuttings that we did, and a couple of rosemary. But the lavender are actually growing quite nicely there. We've got some more. What are these? These are my Rudbeckia. And then we've got some Aquilegia and a couple of Echinacea. We have got some Cosmos, because you can never have too many Cosmos. And I say that because I've also got up here. Sorry, I'm trying out my. There we go. I've got one of those little DJI thingies, which seems to have a mind of its own. So bear with if it starts taking you on a random adventure. But yeah, some more Cosmos. We've got our dahlias, a few dahlias on the top there. We've got down here some sweet corn. So it's actually a baby corn, that one. The good thing with baby corn is you don't actually have to plant it in a grid the way you would with your sort of normal sweet corn because you don't need it to be pollinated. So I quite like doing baby corn actually. And I have moved my potting bench into the greenhouse, which has made such a difference. It's been much, much better for sort of for working in here. So I'm really liking that. Right, let me see if I can straighten this up. There we go. Yeah, so that's been much better having that in here. And then down, is it working? Oh my goodness. Tell you what, this takes a bit of getting used to. So What have I got? Some more cosmos, some more agastache. What are these? These are from my friend Jenny. Some straw flowers, and I think what's up here? That's from Jenny as well. What were those? Oh, I can't remember now. Oh, there. Silver rose. Oh my goodness me. Straw flowers. Of course, they look the same, don't they? And then over here, some statice. So lots of lovely flowers there. Under here, I've got a few little flowers I need to sort. And a tray of lettuce, which is quite ridiculous. I'm actually going to just cut that lettuce from there, I think. And just let it grow out of that tray. It is literally in one of those little trays. That is it. But it's growing really well. And I'm just going to snip it and use it from there. Right, over here we've got all our tomatoes, which are all doing really well. I mean, look at the roots on those. So we do need to get sorted with those soon. They are getting a heck of a size now. But yeah, looking like, oh, I've got some beetroot in there. Look at that. But yeah, they're looking good. So that's the tomatoes. Let me just see. There we go. What have I got? Some more. What's that? Diasis. Yeah. Some sunflowers. Some brassicas. We've got cabbage and we've got purple spring broccoli there. I've got some mammoth onions, which I've just potted on. Some dwarf French beans in there. Some more dahlias, rocket salad, some brassicas, some leeks. That sort of thing over there. And then, right, come on. Oh, goodness me. I will get used to this. So, snapdragons. Yeah, a ridiculous amount of snapdragons. But, see the bed back there? You probably can't see it very well from here. So that bed back there, which is a bit wasted, I'm going to fill it. I'm going to absolutely fill it with snapdragons is the plan. I've got some, so this is a pink wild carrot, which is lovely. Some lobelia, and then some more tomatoes there, and our peppers as well. And then in here, get that lid off. Oh, there we go. We've got some cucumbers and a few more flowers in the back, sunflowers and whatnot. So yeah, it's nice and full, but everything, like I said, everything's growing well in here. So I'm pleased with that. And then what I've been doing is moving. Oh, there's Sura. Moving a few bits sort of outside. So I've got some beans and that hardening off. This is a bit of a mess this side, but we will get it all tidied. Yeah, so things are hardening off out here. We've got some more cosmos and larkspur. What have I got there? Cornflowers, peas, which actually I could do to take them with me to the allotment today to get them planted out, because look at them, they need planting. Sweet peas, which definitely need planting. And yeah, just a few bits on the bottom which are coming along, but yeah, it's one of those, isn't it, where you lose track of time. That's the compost area, which, oh, wrong way, which definitely needs tidying. That is a bit of a mess. No wonder Sura looks so disappointed. But yeah, that is going to get a good tidy over there. Now, this is our raised bed out the front. So it's a nice size. It's about 2 meters wide. 1 meter wide, 2 meters long. And I'm going for a bit of a sort of foodie but also colourful planter. So we've got lots of salad. And on the back I've got like lavender, larkspur, cosmos. And there will be more flowers going in. So in here, let me show you. We've got, so far we've got strawberries. We have got some mixed salad leaves. That's spring onions, hello, which I have cut back. And then space in the middle, I'm going to put an obelisk with a tomato and hopefully some dwarf French beans in front. And then we've got over here, planted last night, spinach, some beetroot, to do baby beets, and then some more mixed salad leaves. So yeah, it's coming along nicely, all looking good. Okay, so down on the plot now, there is a lot of tidying up to do. Of course, the weeds grow more than anything. Like I said, I haven't planted much out yet, but I'll show you everything that's looking good. And I've brought a few bits with me to plant out. So I've got some peas and beetroot to plant out, and a few things that I'm going to move as well. But it's a bit of more of a tidy up day today. So let me show you. Right, I'm going to start at the beginning, which is a sensible option. The broad beans. So these were supposed to have been grown as a green manure, but they just look absolutely amazing. So these were all direct sown in, I think it was either October or November. But yeah, they are doing fab, and I just can't bear to cut them down. And I don't need the space yet. In here, I think I'm putting my baby corn, so I don't need that space for a while. So hopefully we'll get a broad bean harvest. I'll figure out how to use them and like them. If not, I'll give them away. But yeah, this is just looking too lovely, too healthy. We'll chop it all down once it's finished, but the bees are enjoying it too. So yeah, broad beans are staying. But like I said, direct sown October or November, and look at them, absolutely fantastic. So then over here, so this big bed, we've got two hardy geraniums in the middle, and those leeks on the back I'm going to move into the middle, because although a big bed is good, the middle's quite difficult to get to. So actually the leeks are all bolting, so if I put them in the middle, I'm going to have a really nice display of flowers there. So that's the plan for that. And then on the back, I'm not sure yet, but on the front I'm going to have my butternut squash. They're going to fit into the front section, possibly in the back as well, but we'll see. Over here, so this is just, I've got some sweet peas, some rose campion, so that's just like a little flower area. Oh, the poor strawberry planters, ignore that, that looks awful. The flower bed along the side there is looking quite nice. The lupin's coming through really well. So I just need to fill up that middle with some more flowers and then get some more bark chipping on top. This stretcher bed, so I think I'm going to put my climbing stuff in here because I can reach it from both sides, and then it's just going to be filling in the gaps with like beetroot and well, anything really, salad leaves and whatnot. I'm going to leave on the end it's called Phacelia, if that's how you pronounce it, but really good. It was meant to be, again, a green manure, but the flowers are really, really good for bees and butterflies. So I'm just going to leave that big clump there. I've also got my borage, which is looking amazing, and the bees have been on that, really enjoying it. So yeah, it's a bit of a wild corner. My rhubarb, so I'd split that off my main plant, so those two clumps were only planted last year and they're looking really good, but I'm not harvesting them this year. They're going to stay just to sort of mature and fill out a bit. And then these two beds, usually I do carrots, but this year there's just going to be flowers, and I'm going, I think, in both reds, yellows, oranges. I think I'm going to do it in both because I just think that'll be lovely. In the middle, we've got all our onions and our shallots, which are coming on nice. I need to give them a feed today, so I'm going to use some a liquid seaweed feed. They've had sulfate of potash, but a liquid seaweed feed just to give them a boost. But they're looking really nice. And then in this long bed, we've got our garlic, which is all doing fab, and I've started to sow some carrots in between. I should have brought some seeds with me today actually to do some more carrots. I forgot, but yeah, they're all looking good. And then the leeks on the end again have bolted, so I'm going to leave them just to flower. So when I say bolted, these that appear on the top, so that's going to open into a flower, a bit like an allium. They're lovely. So I'm just leaving those. And then up here, so yeah, the garlic's looking good. That is beetroot from last year, which is all bolting, so that's coming out. Got some little foxgloves in the background. Some more Phacelia back here too, which I might again just leave. I'm not sure what else to put in, but it's doing a nice job anyway. We've got in here some carrots coming through. So they're in between the garlic. They're looking fab. So just got to keep them watered. And then over this end we have, I'm not sure, oh, can you see it? These holes, if it's rats or if it's moles, which is very annoying. Parsnips, they're coming up. I need to take some of these leaves off. This rhubarb is absolutely ginormous. Let me come round. You can see it. Oh my goodness. I'm going to pick some today actually, because that is a bit ridiculous how big that is. I split it as well. Split it in the late winter, early spring. So I gave my friend a big clump. And yeah, it's still absolutely massive. I might force it again next year. I did it last year, so not this year, but I might do it next year. That'd be nice. Right, over here, potatoes. They're all coming through really nice. So I have earthed them up. They did get a little bit frosted the other night, so you can just see on those leaves there. So it won't damage them, it just sets them back a little bit. But yeah, they're looking quite nice there actually. So if I mulch again, it'll be with grass clippings probably, because I don't want to keep using compost. But yeah, no, they're looking good. And then the fruit trees. So I've got my apple here. The blossom's been lovely on. Got 2 apples. But yeah, been really nice on those. Down here, got our raspberries, which are a bit out of control and an absolute mess, if I'm being totally honest. Black currants. They are going to be absolutely laden. Look at all those. We're going to have a really good blackcurrant year if it carries on the way it is. That is fab. We've also got over here, look at all the cherries. I need to make sure I do something to stop the birds getting them when they ripen, but yeah, absolutely fab. So no, pleased with those, very pleased. And then down here, last little bit, so this is the pear tree, which again had lovely blossoms, so hopefully lots of pears. We've got our strawberries and our wallflowers in with it. I like to put like flowers in the tubs with them. It actually stops everything from drying out, believe it or not. So you see I've got strawberries in the bottom of there as well. That's another comfrey which isn't flowering yet, but that's growing really well, so that's good. But yeah, it's all coming along quite nicely, which is good. But yeah, plenty of weeding to be doing today, so I'm going to try and get that tidied and just a bit of organisation. So I'm going to get cracked on with a bit of tidying up, aiming for sort of like a power hour, maybe power 2 hours, and see what we can get done. So yes, I'll keep you updated though, and I promise I will update more than every 3 to 4 weeks, which has not been good. But yeah, so anyway, hope you all have a lovely weekend, enjoy your gardens, and yeah, we'll catch up soon.